This changes your money situation fast. The universe is being loud right now. The Empress paired with Eight of Swords. Let me show you exactly what that means. Money is coming, but not how you think. The Empress showed up first and she stopped me completely. This card is pure abundance. She is sitting there in her golden robe surrounded by wheat and pomegranates. Everything grows around her. She does not chase money. Money flows to her because she knows her worth. But what grabbed me about the Empress right now is how she receives. She is not hustling. She is not grinding herself into the ground. She is magnetic. The abundance comes because she has created the right conditions for it. She has fertile ground. When the Empress appears in money readings, something is about to bloom, and it usually comes through your natural gifts, the things you are good at without trying, the skills that feel easy to you but valuable to others. The universe is saying stop looking outside yourself for the answer. You already have what you need. The timing on this feels fast too. The Empress works with natural cycles, but when she decides to move, things happen quickly, like fruit that has been ripening and suddenly it is ready all at once. Your financial situation has been building toward this moment even if you could not see it. What surprised me about this card in your spread is how confident she looks. Zero doubt she knows abundance is her birthright and she acts like it. That energy is what you need to embody right now, not hoping for money, expecting it, because you are worth it and you provide real value. Eight of Swords hit different though. This card usually makes people panic, but paired with the Empress it tells a completely different story. Eight of Swords is about mental prison. The woman in the card is blindfolded and surrounded by swords, but her hands are not tied. She can walk away anytime. Your money blocks are mental. That is what this card is screaming. You have convinced yourself you are stuck, that there are no options, that you cannot make more money or that you do not deserve it. But those swords around you? They are just thoughts, limiting beliefs that feel real but are not actually stopping you. The blindfolded Eight of Swords represents not seeing your options. You have been looking at your financial situation from one angle and missing everything else. There are opportunities right in front of you that you are not recognizing, ways to make money that you have dismissed or overlooked. When I see Eight of Swords in money readings, it almost always means the person is undercharging or under-earning compared to their actual value. You have talked yourself into accepting less, convinced yourself that you should be grateful for what you have instead of going after what you are worth. But here is what shifted when I looked at both cards together. The Empress is showing you who you really are, abundant, valuable, magnetic. Eight of Swords is showing you the story you have been telling yourself, poor, limited, stuck. These two cards together are saying it is time to choose which story is true. The breakthrough happens when you stop believing the limitations are real, when you take off that blindfold and see that you have been standing in your own way. The Empress energy has been there the whole time. You just could not access it because you were trapped in Eight of Swords thinking. This combination is actually really powerful for manifesting money quickly because it addresses both sides, the practical and the mental. The Empress gives you the magnetic energy to draw opportunities. Eight of Swords shows you exactly what has been blocking that energy. Together they create a clear path forward. The specific prediction I am getting is that money comes through something you already know how to do, not a brand new venture, something you have been undervaluing or not monetizing fully. The Empress does not start from scratch, she works with what is already growing. Here is exactly what you need to do. First, write down every skill you have that other people have complimented you on, not just work skills, everything. Cooking, organizing, explaining things, making people laugh, solving problems. The Empress says your gifts are more valuable than you realize. Second, raise your prices or ask for that raise. Eight of Swords has convinced you that your current rate is all you can get. That is the blindfold talking. Research what people with your skills actually charge. Then add 20% to that. The market will pay more than you think. Third, say yes to the opportunity that scares you a little, the one you have been talking yourself out of. Eight of Swords keeps you small and safe. The Empress takes calculated risks because she knows she is worth betting on, that thing you were nervous about. That is probably your breakthrough. The questions the cards want you to ask yourself: what story about money have you accepted that might not be true? Where have you been playing small because it felt safer? What would you do differently if you knew you could not fail? Your worth is not up for debate. You have value that translates directly into money. The only thing standing between you and better finances is the belief that you are stuck. You are not stuck. You never were. This is a collective reading. If this resonated, subscribe for more collective readings. Take what fits and leave the rest. I will never DM you or ask you for money. If someone does, it is not me. Whatever you have been carrying, the cards are saying it is time to put it down.